Hello guys, this is Avcoor, and this I think is a real important video. And I want to talk about power and how to increase it because I think this is something we all should discuss. And I'll discuss power in two brackets. Um, Situational power, power that can change, and power that is solid. This is important to understand. So I'm going to give you an example, and we'll work from there. We'll talk about Mr. Bean. Mr. Bean. Um, as you can see, he's the strongest person on our server. I mean, 5 million power is quite the accomplishment. And you can tell by his weapons and his skin why that's the case. First of all, you can see his Lance Beans Awakened. He has gold SSS weapons. And he has regular SSS weapons at high stars. So, the first thing you'll also notice that he has the highest level out of everybody. Out of all the strongest players, his level is literally the highest. And number 6 has the second highest level. And that's what I want to start with, level. Leveling is the cornerstone of power, period. The higher your level, the higher potential you have to have greater power. So if you are a free-to-play player, your main goal is to level up. If you're a paying player, your main goal is to level up. Simply put, you want to level up as much as possible. Leveling up increases your opportunity to increase the levels of your weapon, increase the level of your pets, to increase the level. Let's see, your partner, your partner, your your partner, your weapons, and your skills, and the skills that you use as a hero. That's what I was thinking about. So at a certain level, you can level up your skills, which will actually level up your power. So I would advise first to level up. That's one of the key ways in order to increase your power. The second way to increase your power is to increase the level of your weapons. So if we go in here, we go to Shadow Inferno Cannon, it's the same level as my character's level. And I can't raise it any higher than that. Also, in order to increase your power, you can increase the overall advancement, like the level of your weapon. See, my advancement is only 49. The higher your level, the higher access you get to level up your advancement. Advancement is important because it increases your power dramatically. Advancement is a way that free-to-play players and like normal playing players can increase their power dramatically. The thing about this is you need these advanced memory alloy. It's a real choke point for power in the game. And if you really want to, you can raid. That's why I advise anybody who's seriously playing this game to raid constantly. Because that's pretty much all I do now. I raid like all the time. I buy a lot of stamina and I raid a lot in order to increase my power. And it shows because I got into the top 20 by doing that. So that would be a big way in order to increase your power. Promotion actually increases your power by a lot as well. But the problem is with promotion is it's costly. You have to spend resources, aka money, in order to promote weapons fast, especially SSS and S weapons. But it is important. Mods are also a way to increase your power. With the new mutation mods, as well as the skill modification, this also increases your power. So that's why I advise that you do dimensional Warzone all the time, even if you get a low amount of super string crystals. Um, Firearm souls is also a way to increase your power. I'll actually take off this, remove this one, and your firepower decreases. So And this is when I'm talking about shifting power as opposed to solid power. Leveling up is solid power. You can never find a way to get rid of that type of power that leveling up produces. Even leveling up your weapons can change because you can actually extract the resources out of your weapon and you can shift your power. Even advancements, actually, you can actually, by extracting, lose that power. With promotions, you cannot lose the power of a promoted weapon. If your weapon's promoted, then you no longer lose that power. There's no way you can take that power away unless you take the weapon itself away. So that's the difference between shifting power and like solid power. Leveling is solid power. So keep that in mind for King of the Hill and Legion battle. That type of power is important because you'll always have it no matter what weapons you change. Also, awakening is a great way to increase your power. Awakenings increase your power by a lot, but it is expensive. And awakenings are solid power. You can never, like, unless you unequip it, it stays the same. So basically, I'll take that back. It actually is a shifting power. Your power can shift with that. So that's with weapons. One thing I'll say about weapon core. Weapon core is where where your core weapons are actually placed into slots. The trick to this is like the bow. If you don't have a good bow, then any weapon will do. You don't have to actually use bows if you have an SSS weapon that's not a bow. So just keep that in mind. That's a trick that people use. And you'll see a lot of people don't have bows in their weapon core. But adding power to your main weapons is more important than adding power to your core weapons. Because you get half the output out of your weapon core than you do out of your main weapons. So keep that in mind. Another way to increase your power is by collecting weapons. Collecting weapons, leveling up weapons, and adding stars to them actually increase your weapon gallery level, which will increase your power. This power is solid. You can never get rid of this power. So it will carry on into Legion War and King of the Hill. So this power that you build will always stay there. But this is expensive because you have to collect weapons and you have to spend money. As you can tell, I don't have all the weapons. Yeah, especially these SSS weapons. They give you a ton of power. And I'm working on that. And super weapon. Super weapon is a way to increase your power. And it is solid power. It does not go away. So you can carry this power into King of the Hill and Legion battle. So keep that in mind when you do this. That you have to constantly play in this mode in order to maintain and keep this power. This is a good way for free-to-play players to increase their power. It's one of the most consistent ways that free-to-play players can increase their power. I talked about firearm souls, but I gotta talk about firearm crystals. Oh, sorry, poor miss. I'm about to go to bed. Firearm crystals is a way to increase your power, but it is shifting power. If you take out these cubes, you will lose power. So keep that in mind that you want to check your cube before you go into battle or King of the Hill. But actually look at the stats on your cube. Something that I'm learning that you want to look at the perfects. If you have perfect stats, that's what you want to keep. Excellent, and perfect stats you want to keep on your weapons. And outstanding, so yeah. You always want to check these. I check mine sometimes. Yeah, these are good stats. Yeah, legendary stats. Yeah, I really have to work on that. You got to look at your cubes because your cubes can actually change the way that you play if you stack them on. Like, if you have like a ton of pierce resistance, then sniper rifles won't hurt you so bad. Block crush, yeah. I understand this is kind of why I lose some battles because my firearm soul cubes aren't properly fed. Same thing with firearm souls. The right firearm soul can change battle, and you want to max these out. So that's why you play Underwater 8 even though it's boring. Because you want to max these out because the power that it gives is outstanding. And it gives you good psionic resistance. So that's for firearm souls. So we'll go back to hero. Heroes actually increase your power in different ways. Adding stars to your hero will increase your power. Leveling up their skills will increase your power. And skins will actually increase your power. One of my weak points is that I don't have enough money to spend on skins. But skins raise your charisma level. And your charisma level actually increases your power. So keep that in mind. This is solid power. You can never get rid of this power, and you'll carry it in the King of the Hill and Legion battle. So like all these skins, over time will increase your power. Okay, whatever, dude. All these skins will increase your power because it adds charisma, and once you max out your charisma, you'll level up and increase your power. Sorry, Widowmaker, I'm about to go to bed after this. I'm sorry, dude. So keep that in mind. And more characters increase your power. If I got these 3 characters, my power would increase. So leveling up characters, collecting characters will increase your power. And it's solid power. It does not go away. So that's for heroes. And partners. Partners increases your power. Partners increases your power significantly. Yeah, they're so expensive. That's why I'm thinking I might have, for the sake of power, I might have to get the S heal, but I don't want to. But heroes increase your power. They increase your power by the level and you getting the right stats. Like you can see my stats are lacking. Like for some reason, Adventure Wing has better stats than some of my S level heroes. The S level heroes is harder to get perfect stats on them. And I chose Rapid Lightning over Rocket Commander because his stats are better. And those pets that you don't use, you put them in your assist slots, and they'll also increase your power. So keep that in mind. That these heroes will increase your power over time. Like I'm missing these 2, and when you get when you get pets, they increase your power. So their stats, their levels, and them themselves, and them in assist slot increases your power. That's why sorry dude, I'm about to go to bed. That's why the whole combination of itself, pets are super important. They're just so expensive, and that's the problem I have with the game. They're just too expensive. They cost too much, but they increase your power by a lot. And abilities increases your power. Depending on how much you develop your tree and whatever talent tree you have, they increase your power. And pets power, just going back, actually shifts because if you unequip a pet, your power will shift. So it's not a solid power. Abilities are not solid either. If you switch your ability or you reallocate your points of talent, your power will either decrease or increase. Common talent is important, but it is a solid power. It does not shift. It does not like go down or up. Like even when you do injections, unless you willingly push it, it will always stay the same. The best thing you can do is shift it slightly, but if you're at 360, you could probably only go down like a point or so, and you can just go back up if you don't like the stat allocations of your hero abilities. But I digress. I don't think you should touch these because these materials are super rare. So whatever you get, I think you should keep until you have a whole lot of it. That's my opinion. What else increases your oh yeah, Legion. Military Academy also increases your stats. As you can see, I'll do a little bit. Leveling these up increases your stats. Oh, I went over. I wasn't supposed to do that. So overall, this will increase your stats. And this is solid power. This cannot go away. But it doesn't give you as much power as other things would. So that's why people don't overly dump money into it like I did. But it's solid power and it won't go away. Because as you can see, just doing that actually is making me close in on Amcape. Yeah. This is why his power is higher than mine, because his weapons are leveled up. His main weapons are leveled up higher than mine. And he's got he's got like 3 soul cubes that awaken. And all of his, and see, all of that is max. So in order to catch up with him, I actually have to max out my what's it called? My my military academy. All right, let me see if I'm missing anything. Oh yeah. Weirdly enough, these actually increase your firepower. The badge system actually increase your firepower. The more badges you get, the more power you get. For whatever reason, everything seems to increase your power. Let me see what else increases your power here. So that increases your power. Achievements give you money and stuff, but it doesn't increase your power. And I think, let me get up here. I don't want to switch accounts. Let me see. I think your what the heck? I thought your frame might be able to. No bad system increases your power. I thought your frame would too. Change avatar frame. No, it doesn't increase your power. Alright. I believe that's it. If I'm missing anything, you guys let me know. If you like my content, hit the like, share, subscribe button, and I'll get back to you. You have a great day, and goodbye.